Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi everyone. Today we will talk about how you can conduct independent sample t-test. To conduct this type of test to compare between two groups, and to compare the means of two groups and to see which group is, which to see which groups higher more than the other or both equally, or what exactly happened between these two groups. So, but before you start to conduct independent samples t-test, you need to check the assumption of the to conduct t-test. So the important assumption is normality. So must be the two groups follow normal distribution. This give us permission to conduct this type of test. And let's start to conduct to check the normality of both groups. To do so, go to analyze, and then descriptive, and then explore. Here we will put independent. So the independent data here will be score, and the factor list will be the groups, and we need guessed plots. So remove the tick from here and put here normality plots with tests, and then continue. No need to do any change here. Just press OK. Once you press OK, this window come over, and here the table of normality test or tests of normality. So as you can see here from this table, group 1, group 2, and there are two tests for normality: Kolmogorov, Seminarov, and Shapiro-Wilk. So which one should be I choose? The first one or the second one? Which one? It depends. The references that rely on some people said, scholars said that if the data above or the cases above 50, it's use Kolmogorov, Seminarov. If the cases below 50, use Shapiro-Wilk. Both tests here, the p-value, this is the p-value here, where are SID, and here's SID, and SID here. As you can see here, all the the value, p-value here above 0.05, and here also above 0.05. Here also 0.05, and here 0.05, which mean the distribution, or group 1 and group 2 follow the normal distribution. So this gives us permission to conduct parametric test, which t-test, t-independent samples t-test. So, but what about if the assumption of normality is valuation? When valuation, this assumption, it's advisable to choose non-parametric test. You can use Mann-Whitney to compare between two groups. Let's move on to see how to conduct, independent samples t-test. So to do so, go to compare means and then choose independent samples t-test and press. So after that, this window come and uh, and then you can put here the score, which means score. It has two groups here, group 1 and group 2. As you can see here, we have two groups, group 1 and group 2. This is one group 1, this is group 2, and both here group 1 and group 2. So so after that, we'll put here the groups here. We need to define the groups, group 1 1, because in the group 1 in the data I recognize as 1, and here I define also group 2 as 2, and continue. So after that, no need to do any change, just press OK. Once you press OK, this the SPSS will generate this table. This table has two parts. The first part is Levene test for equality of variance, and this will talk about this inshallah ta'ala later on, and t-test for equality of means, and this is the independent samples t-test. This is the result. The value of the value of t minus 4.249, and the freedom degree 85, and the significant here below 0.05, which means reject the null hypothesis. So, but why here? The minus sign here, or the negative sign here. The negative sign is here because we abstracting the large means from the the lower mean. Oh, sorry, the smaller means from the large mean. And this is reason why this become negative sign here. And thank you for your listening, and inshallah ta'ala see you later in next lesson.